Chapter 81, Remembering Chloe Childress, A Light Lost in the Flood. The summer of 2025 was supposed to be full of promise. For Chloe Childress, it was meant to be her final summer before starting college, a time to give back, to lead, and to inspire younger girls at Camp Mystic. But on the 4th of July weekend, everything changed. Deadly flash floods torn through Hunt, Texas, and Chloe's life was cut short. She was only 18 years old. Chloe had just graduated from the Kincaid School and was supposed to attend the University of Texas at Austin in the fall. That dream, a new chapter she had worked so hard for, is now shattered. Instead of packing for college, Chloe's family and friends are grieving a loss that feels impossible to put into words. Chloe had a remarkable way of making people feel seen, said Jonathan Edis, head of the Kincaid School. She made space for others to feel safe, valued, and brave. She understood what it meant to be part of a community, and more than that, she helped build one. During high school, Chloe led with compassion. She was co-president of the school's honor council, ran varsity cross country, and even started a club to help senior citizens. Her honesty gave others courage. Her empathy made people feel understood. Her resilience lifted others up. At Camp Mystic, she was a guiding light, a counselor who gave everything she had to the girls she cared for, according to Edis. Chloe lost her life upholding this selfless and fierce commitment to others. As the flood waters rose, many clung to trees and rooftops, waiting for help. But Chloe was focused on others even in the face of danger. She led with heart even in her final moments. Her death is part of a larger tragedy. More than 78 people lost across Texas. But Chloe's story stands out, not just for the heartbreak it brings, but for the love she gave in her short life. Chloe Childress was a royal friend, a fierce leader, and a joyful presence. Though her future was stolen, her legacy remains. She may not be walking onto the UT Austin campus this fall, but the impact she made at school, at camp, and in the hearts of everyone who knew her will never fade. Chapter 82, Tears for Chloe, A Community of Mourning. Ever since I heard the news, I hadn't stopped thinking about Chloe Childress. I didn't know her personally, but the pain still hit deep, like a wave that keeps crashing. It's hard to understand how someone so young, so full of life and kindness could be taken so sudden. She was just 18. She was supposed to be starting college this fall. That dream is now gone and the world feels a little dimmer without her in it. Her friends on Instagram, people who truly knew her, laughed with her, shared memories and inside jokes, have been posting non-stop. Old camp photos, senior year throwbacks, stories of how Chloe made them feel seen, included, and loved. These posts aren't just for show, they come from a place of real heartbreak. You can feel how much she meant to them. You can tell she was the kind of friend who showed up, who listened, who reminded others that they matter. Reading their words, I could tell Chloe wasn't just like, she was deeply loved. Some say she was like a big sister, others say she gave the best advice. One person wrote, "You made camp feel like home." Another said, "You were the light in every room you walked into." All of them spoke from the heart, and now that heart feels broken. I've cried for Chloe. I cried for her family and for her classmates, her cabin girls who probably still looked around hoping she'll walk back in. I cried for her friends, the ones who follow her on Instagram and now scroll through memories they wish they could relive one more time. And I know I'm not the only one. Across the state, many, even across the country, people are mourning her. Even those who never met her, like me, feel the weight of her absence. She touched more lives than she probably ever realized. But Chloe's story doesn't end in the flood. Her heart, the one full of love, royalty, and light, lives on in those who knew her. In every teammate she cheered on, in every camper she confronted, in every friend who now carries a piece of her in their soul. She'll always be remembered, always loved, always a part of the community she helped build. Rest in peace, Chloe Childress. You'll never be forgotten. You are stupendous. Chapter 83. Gone Too Soon, Katherine Ferruzzo. First Chloe, now Katherine. This is completely broken. I can't find the words sometimes because how do you speak when your heart feels like it's in pieces? On July 4th, the same flood that took Chloe also stole Katherine Ferruzzo from this world. It still doesn't feel real. She was about to start her college journey at UT, part of the class of 2029, ready to study early childhood education. She wanted to make a difference in the lives of kids, and she already had. At Memorial High, she was the kind of person who showed up, volunteering, helping children with special needs, always stepping in to make someone's life better. She didn't just say she cared, she showed it every single day. Katherine was a counselor at Camp Mystic, the same camp where Chloe worked. On that awful night, she was last seen checking cabins near the edge of the Gulf River, trying to save the camper she was responsible for. She stayed behind. She did what heroes do. Her parents said it best. Katherine had a fierce and loving spirit, and we had no doubt she did all she could to save the lives of the girls in her cabin. That's who she was. Brave, loving, fierce. Seeing the tribute on Instagram hit me so hard that words, heroes, Katherine Ferruzzo and Chloe Childress, gone but never forgotten. They were robbed of their futures, their hopes, their dreams, and all because of that stupid flood. And now this world has to move forward without them. But I can't stop thinking about what they could have been. I pray even more now for their families, for their friends, for everyone at Camp Mystic, for all of us who are still here, trying to make sense of why two of the bravest souls had to be taken so soon. Katherine and Chloe were everything this generation is supposed to stand for: kindness, courage, and heart. They would have done amazing things. I just know it. We join everyone, their loved ones, Camp Mystic, the UT community, and the entire state of Texas in mourning. May we never forget their bravery. May we never forget their sacrifice. And may we carry their spirit forward every day we get the chance to keep living. Chapter 84. What I Still Carry. Even after everything ended, I still carry it with me. The silence, the looks, the laughter that wasn't funny, all of it left a weight on me that doesn't just go away. People think once the school year ends, the drama ends too. But it doesn't. It stays with you. It stays in your thoughts, in your gut, in how you react to things months later. I carry it in the way I test up when someone laughs a little too loud, in the way I hesitate before working into a room, checking who's there, preparing myself mentally. It's like a shadow that follows me, a constant reminder of what happened and what could still happen. I still get nervous walking into a room full of people. I still wonder if someone is talking behind my back. I still feel like I need to explain myself just to be heard. I overthink what I say. I replay conversations in my head, wondering if I said too much or not enough. I still second guess myself even when I know I've done nothing wrong. Sometimes I catch myself holding back words or smiling when I don't want to, just to avoid stirring up trouble or attracting unwanted attention. It's exhausting, like I'm always on guard. What I carry isn't just memories, it's the feeling that I'm never fully safe from judgment. It's the way a small comment can make me spiral, pulling me back into old fears. It's the way one glance, one whisper, one sideways look can send me back to moments I want to forget but can't. I've lost sleep, I've lost trust, and I've lost parts of myself that I'm still trying to get back. Parts that weren't softer, more open, parts that believed people had good intentions, that things would get better, that I couldn't just be myself without fear. I've had to become stronger even when I didn't feel ready. I've had to build walls to protect myself, to stay standing when everything around me felt like it was falling apart. And that strength came with a price: isolation, distance, and the constant effort of holding everything in. Sometimes I feel like I was carrying a weight no one else could see, a burden I wasn't allowed to show, but I'm learning to breathe again, to find calm in the chaos, to stop blaming myself for the way others treated me, to understand that what happened was never my fault, even if it felt that way for so long. It's not easy. Some days the weight is lighter. Other days it crushes me. But I keep going. Because even though what I carry is heavy, it doesn't define me. What I carry is real. But so is my strength. My story isn't just about pain, it's about endurance, about showing up even when it's hard, about finding hope in places I didn't expect, but slowly piecing myself back together one small moment at a time. I'm learning to trust again, little by little. I'm learning to smile without fear. I'm learning that I deserve peace, that I deserve to walk into a room and feel okay. I carry so much, but I also carry courage, and that courage is what helps me keep moving forward, one step at a time. Because the truth is, I didn't give up. I could have, but I didn't. I keep writing. I keep speaking up. I kept believing, even when it was hard. What I carry with me is proof that I've survived, that I've grown, that I'm still becoming who I'm meant to be. Sometimes I wonder how much longer I'll carry this weight. But then I reminded myself, some scars don't fade completely, and that's okay. They're part of my story, reminders of what I endured and how far I've come. I am not broken. I am healing. I am not weak. I am resilient, and no one can take that away from me. I carry my past with me, but I am not chained to it. Instead, I carry it as a shield, a lesson, and a reminder. It pushes me to be better, to stand taller, and to never let anyone else make me feel small again. This is my story, this is my strength, and I'm still here. Chapter 85. College is a new chapter, but I'm still me. I'm going to college. I'm starting the programs. This choice feels like a big step, and I'm proud of it. Even though not everyone understands why I picked the school, a private school, not a public one, and that difference matters. Some people, including my grandmother, think I should have gone to a public school, but I know why I didn't. I was bullied in public school. The halls and classrooms that were supposed to be safe spaces felt anything but. Every day was filled with whispers, sideways glances, and moments where I felt invisible, and targeted at the same time. It was exhausting and scary, and I never felt like I could just be myself without fear. Choosing this wasn't just about academics or reputation. It was about finding a place where I could heal, where I could breathe, and where I could grow, not just as a student, but as a person. This chapter of my life is about so much more than classes, grades, or degrees. It's about finding peace, something I didn't have before. It's about the chance to start over, to leave behind the pain and hurt of the past, and to step into a space where I can finally feel safe and seen. I'm walking into this new chapter carrying scars from my past. Some of those scars are visible in the way I hesitate to trust. Others are hidden deep inside. Wounds from moments when I felt powerless or alone. But even with those scars, I'm also walking in with hope. Hope that college will be different, that I will find friends who accept me, that I will meet teachers who listen, and that I can build a future that's bright and full of possibility. The programs feels like the right fit for me because it's about understanding people, communication, and real world skills. Things I know are important after everything I've been through. It's a way to learn not just from books, but from experiences, and to prepare for a life where I can make a difference, rather through technology, leadership, or simple by being myself. This is a passion I've discovered and nurtured. It challenged me and excites me in a way few things do. It's something I want to dive into, to master, and to use as a tool to create, solve problems, and maybe one day help others. Choosing a major feels like taking control of my future and turning something I love into a purpose. I won't pretend it will be easy. I know there will be moments where when doubt creeps in, when old fears whisper that I don't belong or that I'm not enough. But this time, I'm ready to face those moments with everything I've learned. I'm ready to stand tall, speak up, and own my story. This chapter is about reclaiming more than just my education. It's about reclaiming my confidence, my dreams, and my right to be happy. It's about showing myself that my past doesn't have to define my future, that I am stronger than the hurt I've carried. I'm still me, the same person who faced bullying and pain, and I'm also someone new. Someone who believes in second chances. Someone who knows what means to keep going, even when it's hard. Someone who is ready to write new pages, filled with hope, courage, and endless possibilities. College is a new chapter. Yes, but I am still me. And this time, I'm writing my story on my own terms.